Hello everyone, ScienceBoard is a podcast that shines a spotlight on the latest scientific technology from Japan. Your host is Ren from Science Talk. Today we are talking about a study that reconstructs the evolutionary origins of kissing, a common but mysterious behavior found across the animal kingdom. This research was conducted by scientists from the University of Oxford. Kissing poses an evolutionary puzzle. It does not clearly aid survival or reproduction, yet it carries the potential cost of disease transfer. To understand its function, the team used a non-anthropocentric approach and first rigorously defined kissing. Their definition of kissing is a non-agonistic, directed oral contact involving some movement of the lips and no food transfer. This behavior is observed not just in humans, but in most large apes and some monkeys, as well as species as diverse as polar bears and albatrosses. The team's primary goal was to map out the evolutionary history of this behavior. They compiled observational data across primates and used Bayesian phylogenetic methods. This is a sophisticated statistical tool that uses the evolutionary tree to estimate when a specific trait like kissing first evolved and how many times it may have been lost, gained, or gained across different lineage. The analysis suggests that mouse-to-mouse kissing likely first evolved in the ancestor of the large apes, sometime between 21.5 and 16.9 million years ago. Because humans, chimpanzees, and bonobos kiss, the researchers concluded that their closest common ancestor likely engaged in the behavior. This study also concluded that Neanderthals, our closest existing human relatives, most likely kissed. This is supported by previous microbiome research. This research showed that modern humans and Neanderthals shared certain oral microbes long after their species diverged, meaning they were exchanging saliva, possibly through kissing, parental care, or food sharing. So, if it's risky, why do we kiss? Several adaptive functions are hypothesized. First thing is mate evaluation. Sexual kissing may allow partners to evaluate mate quality, general health, genetic fitness, or even the female's menstrual cycle phase through olfactory signals. It acts as a health quick check. Second thing is affiliation and bonding. Both sexual and platonic kissing serve as an affiliate purpose in social species, helping to strengthen bonds, mitigate tension, and navigate relationships. The researchers suggest that kissing may have been exapted or repurposed from a parental behavior called premastication. Premastication is the act of a parent pre-chewing food and then transferring it mouth to mouth to an infant who cannot chew solid food. Since premastication involves the necessary mouth-to-mouth contact and lip movement, it is a strong candidate for the ancestral behavior that was adapted into what we now recognize as kissing. This research shows that the kissing is not a recent, culturally specific human invention, but rather an ancient and phylogenetically conserved trait with the great ape lineage that began over 21 million years ago. By providing a clear definition and evolutionary framework, this study opens a door for future research to definitively answer the fundamental question: what is the adaptive function of a kiss? That's all for today's ScienceBoard. This podcast is broadcast in both Japanese and English. I'd love for you to listen to the podcast and post your thoughts with the hashtag ScienceBoard. Thank you for listening and see you next time.